The city of Seattle has been on the forefront of the COVID-19 response, and the city's fire chief, Harold Scoggins, joins us now to share the strategies that have been implemented in Seattle and how the response has created a roadmap to recovery for the entire country. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, what are some of the positive results that you're seeing from implementing early response measures?
Sure, I think the main result that all of our communities want to see is the slowing of the spread of the disease. That's the number one goal on all of our billboards, charts, or radars. And that's what we're seeing. And, it's been very difficult getting to this point for a community as we learn and try to understand more about this disease, but we are seeing positive outcomes because of the steps that have been taken.
And how has the city responded to the needs of the residents during this time?
Well, this has been a very difficult time for communities all across this nation, all across the world, and it's no different here. And the city team, led by our mayor, Mayor Durkin, has really stepped up and done an amazing job from creating small business grants to help small businesses get through this difficult time. I believe about 250 of our small businesses received about a $10,000 grant to creating grocery voucher programs to help some of the most vulnerable in the community get through this difficult times, helping residents and businesses to defer utility payments has been huge. Creating moratoriums on evictions, residential and commercial. All of those steps have been really significant in just trying to help the community through a very difficult time.
What measures have been put in place to protect the first responders and the healthcare providers?
I'm so proud of the steps that our first responders have taken over the last 8 to 12 weeks. This has been a trying time. As you can think about, a firefighter's job is to run into a building and put a fire out, or go to a vehicle accident and immediately connect with the person to try to detangle them from the vehicle, or go into someone's home and try to help them through a very difficult time. All of those situations are person to person type of contact. This changed the way we do our business. It makes us ask more questions in our dispatch center. We've changed our protocols there several times. We've changed the way we respond out in the field. You may see your firefighters looking differently now with their mask and their gowns and their gloves and their eye protection to create a barrier of space so they can go and still provide service to the community while trying to protect themselves. All of those have been very challenging for us.
And what advice do you have for other cities across the nation that are fighting COVID-19?
Well, patience is a big part of this. We like to have things done in a timely manner. We really do. But this is not one of those situations. Advice would come from me to listen to your medical professionals, listen to your scientists, listen to your epidemiologists. They understand this disease more than we do. That's what we've been doing. That's what my advice would be to you. Remain flexible, remain nimble. Leaders are going to have to make tough decisions during a very tough time. And we're in one of those times right now.
Thanks, Chief, and I hope you stay healthy, and thanks so much for speaking with us today. We certainly appreciate Chief Scoggins and his colleagues around the country for their service during this difficult time. We'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.